If you are creating a new store, the first step is to import your products. To do this, you can use the provided template. Go to the Exports page. Download the template and open it in Google Sheets. You don't have to delete the existing data, you can simply use it as a template. Let's start with the categories sheet. You only need to rename these category names and update these values as needed. Now let me explain what these numbers mean. The first column is simply the category ID in sequential order. The second column, Parent ID, indicates whether the category is a parent or a child category. If the value is 0, the category is a top-level category. If there is another number, for example 2, it means this category is a child of the category with ID equals 2. Likewise, all of these categories belong to the category with ID equals 3. The top value determines whether the category is displayed in the main navigation menu. If the value is 1, the category appears in the main menu. If the value is 0, it is treated as a subcategory and will appear in the drop-down menu. The sort order column controls the order in which categories are displayed. For example, if I want to add a new category, I simply copy the last row, paste it below, and increase the ID. Here I set parent ID to 0 because it's a top-level category. I set top to 1 so it appears in the main menu. Then I set the sort order to 3, which means it will appear as the third category. Now let's add a subcategory. This time, instead of 0, I enter the ID of the parent category. The top value must be 0, because subcategories are displayed in the drop-down menu. Now we can add products to these categories. Go to the Products sheet. Copy the last row, paste it below, and increase the product ID. Enter the product name. Then specify the category ID where this product should be assigned. Here you can see that the new categories have IDs 12 and 13. You can also change all the other values in this sheet as needed. Now let me show you how to add images. Go to Catalog Uploads. Click Upload and upload your image. All uploaded images are stored in the catalog folder and are automatically converted to the WebP format to improve website performance. Suppose you uploaded an image called H1. Simply copy the image file name and paste it into the image column. That's all you need to do. Now let's talk about product options. The template already contains two example options, color and size. Option ID is simply the option identifier. If you want to create a new option, just assign a new unique ID. Open the option sheet. Here you can see that 5 represents color, and 11 represents size. If I want to add a new size, I simply copy the last row, paste it below, increase the ID, and enter the new size. If I want to add a new color, I do exactly the same. For example, I'll add gray. Now the new color has been added. The next step is to assign these options to a product. Open the Product Options sheet. Suppose I want to add both color and size to my new product. I copy an existing row, paste it below, and enter the product ID. If I also want to assign the size option, which has option ID 11, I simply copy another row, paste it, and change the option ID to 11. If the required color doesn't exist yet, simply add it first and then assign it to the product. Be sure to specify the quantity. If the quantity is 0, this option value will not be displayed on the storefront. Therefore, you should always specify the available quantity. If a particular color is out of stock, Simply set its quantity to 0, import the file, and that color will no longer appear as an available option. Now let's look at product attributes. There is a product attribute sheet that you can use as an example. If I want to add attributes to a new product, I simply copy an existing row, paste it, set the new product ID, and change the attribute value. If you need to create completely new attributes, use the Attributes and Attribute Groups sheets. There you can create new attribute groups and new attributes. Once you've filled in all the data, you're ready to import the file. If this is your first import, select Delete Old Data. If you've only changed existing information, such as product prices, simply select Update Existing Data. This will update the products without deleting your existing data. If you have a very large catalog, you can import it in multiple parts. Import the first file. Then, when importing the second file, select Update Existing Data. This way, the products that have already been imported will remain intact, and only the new data will be added or updated.